Ah, that COVID cough. Question 3, review set 4b, page 125. Question 3, we've got 3 more integrals to do. So let's get excited about that. Right, here's the first one with e to the x. You're going to be seeing this on the test. I think that's showing up all right on the screen. Right, so the antiderivative, or the indefinite integral that I'm after here, is 2 e to the minus x. So constant, then I've got my e to the x. The integral of e to any power is itself, but there's an inside function, and the way the thinking process should go, I think, is you would say, if I was finding the derivative, I would at this point multiply by minus 1, but I'm doing the opposite, I'm doing the antiderivative, so I would divide by minus 1. We'll get the same result. But we're looking at the minus here, and we're dividing by minus 1. Right. Now the 3, the integral will be 3x, and then don't forget your c. I think we've explained that in class. That should be fairly straightforward. So to tidy it all up, we get minus 2e to the minus x plus 3x plus c. Right. Next one is the square root of x. Hopefully that shows up all right. Minus 1 on root x. Question like this I would be rewriting using fractional indices to help myself apply this reverse power rule that we use. That's supposed to be brackets. So I'm going through, I've got x, I'm going to add 1 to the power, and then I'm going to divide by that. So dividing by 3 on 2, same as timesing by 2 on 3, we'll just write the 2 on 3 straight in, I think. Now here we've got minus, we've got x to the power of minus 1/2, we're adding 1, so we will get x to the power of 1/2. We're then dividing by a half, same as timesing by 2, so we can slot a 2 in, and don't forget your c. Right, if you want to tidy things up, you can. 2/3 x root x, you don't need to most of the time. So that half we could write as root x if we like. Right. If it's a question where they say, just find the integral, stop here. Right, you don't need to do that bit. Okay, this last bit, you need to expand this out. Okay, so I need to think, what is this squared? So the 3 squared is 9, then I've got my 2ab, I'm doing a plus b squared expansion. So the middle term will be 3 times and then double, so we'll have 6 e to the power of 2x minus 1. And then when we square this, we will get e to the power of 4x minus 2. Now you might want to just check that. If you're squaring, you're doing e to 2x minus 1 times e to 2x minus 1. What do you need to do with those powers? You need to add them up, so you're going to get 4x, and minus 1 plus minus 1 will be minus 2. Right. So I don't have a lot of space, but hopefully you all see what I've got a plus b squared, right? And in my head I'm just trying to do a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, expand this all out first, then I can come through and find the antiderivative of everything one at a time, right? So the first thing there is number 9, right? So antiderivative of that's 9x, okay? Next I've got this 6e to the power of whatever, so I'm going to keep my 6, all right? Derivative of e to the x is itself, but then I need to go into look at the inside function on here. We've got 2x minus 1 in our power. If I was finding the derivative, I would say we need to times by 2, but I'm doing the opposite. I'm finding the antiderivative. So instead of timesing by 2, I will divide by 2. Right. I come over here, similar process now. So it's e to the 4x minus 2. Instead of timesing by 4, I'll divide by 4. Or write that. Don't bloody remember. You might want to write 1/4. Divide by 4, 1/4. Don't forget your c. So to tidy this up, 9x plus 3 e to the power of 2x minus 1 plus 1/4 e to the power of 4x minus 2 plus a possible constant. And that question is done.